The listeners of a clause that an indication or a description derived from a verb is applied as an objective complement can get information about a point in time with the form of the objective complement. The objective complement of this clause. From now on, we will study the sort of the objective complement that is a derivative of a verb. The form of the derivative of a verb reveals the information about the actualization that the derivative indicates. This chart is about the derivatives of a verb to reveal the point in time when the experience, condition, or action happens with the form. We will check the two classifications first. The first classification is about whether the word is an indication or a description. An indication is classified into a noun or a pronoun. The pronoun is not considered in this chart because the pronoun is the substitute of a noun. The derivative of a verb, an experience, a condition, or an action. So the pronoun will not be considered. So an indication that has the trait as a noun listed. A description can be classified into an adjective to specify a subject or an object. An adverb specifies a description. Composed with the two classifications. And the second classification is about the information that the derivative reveals about the time. The first classification reveals a point in time, same as the time when the definition of the verb happens. A form of the derivative to reveal the experience, condition, or action is concurrent with when the verb in the clause describes the subject. The root infinitive indicates a point in time when the experience, condition, or action indicated by the root infinitive actualizes. The root infinitive is applied as a noun, as the object of the to-infinitive, and the root infinitive as an adjective is applied as an objective complement in the fifth type of clause. The objective complement to describe the object the definition of the causative verb. For example, let is applied. The second classification is the point in time later than the point in time when the definition of the verb happens. The to-infinitive as an indication has the trait as a noun to indicate an experience, a condition, or an action that is assumed to be actualized later than the point in time when the definition of the verb in the clause describes the subject. The to-infinitive as a description has the trait as an adjective or an adverb. This information that the to-infinitive reveals is suitable to understand that the object of the preposition to or phrase of the preposition to that is the to-infinitive indicate unassumed. So the to-infinitive is composed with the preposition to and the root infinitive. Between two, the definition of the preposition to is added. The third classification is this: a point in time when an experience is complete, later than the time when the definition of the verb happens. A speaker who assumes a completion of the experience of the subject applies a to-infinitive to have and a past participle. So the speaker reveals that the subject retains the experience until a point in the future. Then the definition of the verb describes the subject. Between two, the concept that the experience deals with the interaction between a specific period and a subject. The subject finishes the interaction with the period. The end of the interaction is the completion of the experience.